Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing the 20 questions tag. I'm going to be using my iPad to read it off of. Outside right now in my backyard, and it's a beautiful day out, so I hope you enjoy this video and feel free to do this tag on your YouTube channel if you want. I tag all of you. This is my it's my second tag video. My first tag video is my boyfriend does my makeup, and I will put that link down below so you can watch my boyfriend do my makeup if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, let's just get into the tag. Number 1 is thing you cannot leave the house without. My phone, obviously. I don't want to get stuck anywhere, or I want to be connected. But I would say another thing, if I wasn't allowed to choose a phone, would be a water bottle. Always have water with me. Favorite brand of makeup? That's tricky because I like a bunch of different brands. I primarily like drugstore brand because I like finding things at the drugstore brands because I like finding things that are affordable and that work. So I found a pretty good amount of good drugstore products. So for the drugstore, I would definitely say Physicians Formula because a lot of makeup irritates my skin, and I really just like more natural choices. So anything that has more natural ingredients than bad chemicals, I'll definitely choose that. So Physicians Formula would be my favorite drugstore, and my favorite high-end or whatever would definitely be Benefit. I love Benefit. I love their packaging. I love their products. They are an awesome company. Favorite flower? Oh, this is hard. I love flowers. I love tons of different kinds of flowers, but I really love hibiscus or hibiscus, whatever you pronounce it like. Favorite clothing store? Does this Target count? No, just kidding. H&M, because I like Forever 21, but I feel like H&M's quality is a little bit better compared to Forever 21. Forever 21 has a lot of trendy, cool things that, you know, cheap, trendy, whatever. I like a bunch of different clothing stores. I guess H&M, whatever. Favorite perfume? Oh man, okay, my favorite perfume is discontinued, so I can't buy it anymore unless I want to spend like $200 on like a used version of it on eBay, but it was the Ralph Lauren Hot. It was like a purple bottle. It smelled amazing. It like mixed with my skin, like my natural scents so well. It like smelled just like donuts. Like it just smelled so good, but it still had that like fresh scent to it, and that was my favorite. I also loved this perfume from Hollister from when I was like 13 years old. It was called like August by Hollister for girls, and it was the bomb back then, but they're both discontinued. So I really like Flower Bombs. That's out right now. It's really expensive though, so I've only gotten like small sample sizes of it, but that's like my favorite right now. Heels or flats? Flats. I hardly ever wear heels. I don't really walk well in them, and they look good. They make my legs look good, but I'd rather be practical and be able to jump around. There's a bee over there. I'd rather be practical and be able to run and jump and whatever I need to do in flats, wherever I am. Always prepared. Do you make good grades? I am not in college or high school. I graduated in 2010. So no. Favorite colors? This is like the worst question ever. I hate when people ask me my favorite color because I don't really have a favorite color. Like it always changes. I feel like every girl loves mint green right now, or like mint blue, whatever, turquoise. I've always loved that. When people ask me what's my favorite color, I would say just anything that reminds you of the ocean. I love the beach and the ocean, and those bluish, greenish colors are just like happy colors for me. So anything that reminds you of the ocean. Do you drink energy drinks? No. I don't drink energy drinks, and they are terrible for you, so you shouldn't drink them either. Do you drink juice? Yeah, I drink juice. I love juice. I try to stick to juice that's 100%, but juice. Do you like swimming? Yes, I love swimming. I love the summer. One time, my cousin and I tried out to be lifeguards without swimming lessons. and everyone else there was like, you didn't take swimming lessons, and we were like, no, we just swim a lot, and we tried out to be lifeguards, and we had to do like 20 laps back and forth in an Olympic-sized pool, and we were like, no problem, we could do this. We swim all the time. We love swimming, and we did 3 laps and like almost drowned, so we got out, and we are not lifeguards, but I do love swimming. Do you eat fries with a fork? No. Maybe if my hands were dirty I would, because I tend to have that habit. If I can't wash my hands, I don't want to touch something before I eat it and ingest the germs. It really depends on the day, but I guess if my hands were dirty I would pick it up with a fork, but usually I would never think to eat fries with a fork. Do you eat fries with a fork? Comment down below. Favorite moisturizer? I love the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. I usually use that in the daytime. It has salicylic acid in it, but it's like a small percent. That is my favorite moisturizer for the day, but at nighttime I like to use a retinol cream with just like a buttload of vitamin A is what it is, and it's more of like the moisturizing night cream. Do you want to get married later on in life? Of course I do. I can't wait to plan my wedding. Do you get mad easily? Depends on the time of month. Are you into ghost hunting? I don't think I've ever gone out and tried to ghost hunt. I've gone to places where people have claimed that they're ghost hunting in, and it's haunted or whatever, and kept my mind open to things, but I don't really ghost hunt. I would try though. Any phobias? Yes, I have a lot of phobias. One example of a phobia that I have, kind of runs part of my life. If anything happens that has to do with that, it makes me really anxious. It could give me a panic attack. It would be throwing up or other people throwing up. I have a huge, huge problem with that. Another phobia is I am claustrophobic, so I have a hard time in buses, trains. I've never been on a plane. I'm terrified. I do want to travel, so I'm working on that, but being in a tiny plane with all these people and no way out, like, could just make me freak out just thinking about it. Also, I get really motion sick, so that kind of ties into being afraid of being motion sick and claustrophobia. I had a hard time in school, in high school especially, being in a classroom. I have a lot of anxiety issues. Do you bite your nails? Yes, I do. Hello up there! Yes, I bite my nails, and it's disgusting, and I only do it when my hands are clean, but I've had this habit ever since I can remember, and it's bad. Like, my nails don't even grow anymore. But I don't really like having long nails. They get in the way. Ever had a near-death experience? Oh no. My iPad's too hot. I can't see the last one. I have to let it cool down. Have I ever had a near-death experience? Probably, yeah. Probably like skateboarding and skimboarding. It probably happened by falling and almost drowning. For the skimboarding one. I can't remember anything specific at this time, but definitely almost drowning quite a few times. My boyfriend almost drowned me in my own pool. Love you well. Do you drink coffee? No, I don't drink coffee. I haven't drank coffee since I tried to in high school, and I'm really sensitive to caffeine, so it makes me really jittery. It makes me feel so terrible. I know a lot of people that drink coffee and they say they feel so bad and they don't know why they keep drinking it, and it's so bad for you if you're drinking that much caffeine. It also has a lot, like when you add like the sugar, the creamer, all that fatty stuff, like you go at Starbucks and you get like caramel on top, like first thing in the morning, do you think you're gonna feel good? I don't even drink black teas. Black teas are also really high in caffeine, so I can't drink them. I might be able to have a green tea really early in the morning, like if I can't wake up, if I'm feeling so tired that I can't wake up, a green tea might help, but I'll only drink like half of the cup because green tea is like the next one down in the caffeine meter, like 35 grams caffeine or whatever, I forget it was. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I have a suggestion. If you want to switch over from coffee to tea and you're used to drinking tons of coffee with a lot of caffeine in the morning with that roasted taste, try yerba mate tea. A lot of yerba mate teas you can get with a flavor that kind of resembles coffee, like it naturally kind of has that flavor, and it has a lot of caffeine in it and should be easy if you just put a little milk in it and make it kind of that consistency that you're used to with your coffee, and it's less calories, and I mean depending on what you put in it, but I really definitely think that tea has more benefits than coffee. So I don't drink it. That's all the questions that I have. This is the 20 questions tag. If you look it up, you can find all the questions that you need, and you should make a video too. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me. Add bees to list phobias.